Hi, my Cola Pals. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new and you're stopping by, you've just entered Cola's Destiny. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so that you will see when I post a new video. Now today's video is a lot different from anything that I thought I would ever do on my channel. It's a lot different from anything that you've seen on the channel. Today's video is about some feminine hygiene. We need to discuss some things, okay? Now, just as a disclaimer, I am not a medical professional, but I am here though to share with you what I know. And if there is something that I didn't say in this video, or maybe something that you think is incorrect, let me know down below. If there's something that you know that I don't know, I didn't mention it, let me know in the comments below, please. Let's share our information because we can all learn from each other. Now, with that being said, if you notice any overbearing smell, itching, burning, cramping, I suggest that you go see your medical professional and get that taken care of. Now, the female smell is normal. However, there should never be an odor. So make sure that you do your pap smear every 3 years. Now let's just put it out there. Being a female is a lot harder than being a male. We need to keep our personal hygiene way up. Now there are many things that can irritate and infect the vagina. So I take probiotics. Now that helps to balance our pH level. We have good bacteria and bad bacteria, and anything can throw those off. So drink lots and lots of water and take your probiotics. Now, if you're uncomfortable with this, I apologize, but the less hair down there, the better. So if you have to wax it, shave it, I don't suggest Nair and all those things. It says right on the bottle that it's not meant for your vaginal area. But if that's what you do, that's what you do. I don't suggest it. Read the back of that bottle. Yeah. So when there's more hair, there's more reasons for your vaginal area to be moist, and you want to try to stay away from moisture down there. Wear breathable cotton seated panties. So if your panties are nice and lacy and pretty, when you're purchasing them, make sure that the seat where your vagina is going to sit has cotton so it can breathe. Now, when you're buying underwears, try to not buy those lacy, pretty, sexy panties, because is anybody really worth your vagina itching and burning because of some panty that you wore to impress somebody? No. Save those things for like at the end of the night or the day, or whenever you get intimate with your person. Go in the bathroom or whatever, slip it on, but having it on for 8 hours or whatever have you in the day is not good for you. Just stay away from anything that doesn't allow your vagina to breathe. So that means overly tight clothing. So those things breed yeast. You don't want a yeast infection. Trust me, you don't want a yeast infection. That stuff itches like there's no tomorrow. So if you have a yeast infection, you'll notice itching and you'll notice discharge. Now, a yeast infection can turn into BV, which is bacterial vaginosis, and that has a smell that I think if you went swimming, the fishes would leave the sea. Trust me, it doesn't smell good. So stay away from those things. At night, give her a break. Give her a break. Let her breathe and be easy and look around. Wear nothing. Doesn't matter. I mean, even if you want to wear nothing during the day, wear nothing. As long as you're not wearing anything, like your clothing is not rubbing against your vagina, by all means, wear nothing. So if you're wearing a nice summer dress or whatever, go commando. When using the bathroom, wash your hands before and wash your hands after. If you're touching doorknobs and you're using your phone because you whatever, and then you're going to sit on the toilet, anything that you're touching is going to pass on to your vagina. So the phone carries a lot of bacteria, believe it or not, we always have our phones. Everywhere we go, we have our phones. If you don't have your phones, you feel very crippled. So your phone's always in your hand. Phone's very dirty. Wash your hands before and wash your hands after you use the bathroom. Wipe from the front to the back. If nobody ever told you, wipe from the front to the back. Don't neglect that little area that's between your vagina and your anus. There's a little area right between there. Don't forget that. Make sure you're cleaning that and making it nice and clean. You don't want to forget that area. So, when you're on your monthly cycle, the apparatus that you use should be changed very often. Now, when I am on my monthly cycle, I change mine every time I go to the toilet. So every time I go, I change. Now, to keep yourself feeling and smelling the freshest while you're on your cycle, so nobody has to know it from smelling you, I suggest that you get a squeeze bottle. And I don't have one. Anyway, so I was just looking for a water bottle, to be quite honest, because a water bottle can work. Now, the water bottles that have that little sport squeezy thing, that works. You can use that. I have a special bottle that I bought with a squeeze. So when I use the bathroom, I fill it with lukewarm water when I'm on my period. I fill it with even when I take a number 2, because I don't have a bidet. I need a bidet. Can somebody sponsor me and buy me a bidet? Anyways, I digress. I take the squeeze bottle, fill it with lukewarm water, and I gently just keep on cleansing the area. I take a whole bunch of tissue, wrap it around my hand, and pat it dry, and keep patting it until it's completely dry. Honestly, you'll thank me for this. You feel so much more fresh. You can also use feminine wipes, but I don't suggest that either, because a lot of them have perfume in there that you don't want next to that little girl. Now, I carry unscented baby wipes in my purse. Now, especially on those very hot days and you're out and about, or even if you're at work, wherever you are, those little baby wipes are going to be your best friend. Just get not the big tub, obviously, get the little one that you can, with the little resealable plastic. Just get that, stick it in your purse. When you use the bathroom, just wipe, and you're gonna feel so much more fresh. Now, when you're showering, clean your clit. If your mama never told you, clean your clit. I had someone tell me before that they didn't know, and this was somebody who was, I want to say she was in her late 20s or 30s, not sure, but you want to clean your clit. Inside of there carries, it's okay, how do I put it like this? It's like being a male that's uncircumcised. When they cleanse themselves, they have to pull back the skin and they have to clean their penis properly, or else they're gonna collect like cottage cheese and stuff in there. So we got to do the same thing. You pull back your clit, you clean it out, and when you're done, you dry it up. Don't neglect that area either. All right, so let's talk intercourse. Before and after sex, make sure that you are using the bathroom. Make sure you go and pee before, and make sure you go and pee after. Now, before any penetration, please ensure that you're very moisturized. If you have a partner that doesn't really care if you're moisturized or not, you have the wrong partner. Make sure that you're moisturized, because if you're dry, any ongoing friction in that area can cause a yeast infection. It can also cause the bacteria vaginosis that we just spoke about, which you don't want, because if you have that, ain't nobody gonna want to go down there, not him or anyone else. Okay, so make sure of that. If you have to use a lubricant, make sure the lubricant is water-based. Make sure. Now, believe it or not, if your man is in an entanglement, he can give you BV as well. It's not a venereal disease, but it's bacteria. So don't let them tell you otherwise, please. All right, so when you're taking your showers, please make sure that you're using a separate washcloth for each area of your body. So for your face, you're not going to use the same washcloth for your body, and for your body, you're not going to use the same washcloth for your vagina and your butt. You need different washcloths for different areas. So if you're going to use a loofah on your body, use a washcloth down there. Don't mix them up. Just don't do it.
That's nasty.
It's pretty gross. Don't do it. Anything that you're wiping down, I mean, any dirt that's coming off of your body, you're gonna now take that same thing and put that. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. When I am showering, I don't use the Bath and Body Works stuff down there. That can also cause a yeast infection. Don't use any soaps, period. That is not meant for the vagina. The vagina is a very, very, very sensitive area. Now I'm going to show you what I use. I like to use, I have 2 of them, so actually I have 3 of them. One's in the shower. So I like to use the Sweet Cookie Wash. Everything in here is natural. Everything in here is natural. You can go on the website, you can go look for these. This is natural. I can show you what it looks like. It's actually foam. So it's new, so there we go. It's foam. Like mousse. Okay, so that is what I use. It has a lavender smell, and they have the one without a smell, without any scent. However, the one without scent doesn't ship to Canada, so I don't even know what that one is like. It's probably like this one. I also like this one, Embrace Pangea. Everything in here is also natural. Now this video is not sponsored. These companies don't know that I'm even talking about their products, but I thought I would share it with you to help you guys, because sharing is caring. Okay, so this is also a foam. I love these 2. This has no scent. I just go between whichever one I choose in the shower. I have this one and the Cookie Wash in my shower. Now, on a regular basis, and I mean regular as in before and after my period, I do a V-steam. If you don't know what a V-steam is, do some research. So it's basically, I'll give you the gist. It's some herbs that you steam. You put it in a bucket. You sit over it for anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. You meditate, and it steams your vagina. That's what it does. You feel so good after. You're gonna thank me, trust me when I tell you. So I do it before my period, and I do it after my period. You just feel squeaky clean. All right, so when I'm doing my Yoni steam, I steam it on the stove, and then I use this. So this is a sitz bath, and I got this off of Amazon. Now obviously it's pink, and don't be grossed out that I have it so close, because I literally just, you know, sit on it and I cleanse it with some Dettol and stuff, and then restore it. So I steam it. This is already on my toilet. I sit on this and I meditate for an hour. I think good happy thoughts for my girl, for my Yoni. So this is it. So you can get these on Amazon, okay? That's what I use. Another thing that I like to use is the Pangea pearls. And I have one in here that I opened because I recorded this video before and there was no audio. So here I am redoing it. So here's what the pearls, it comes in a pack, So it comes in a pack like this. It has it's resealable, right? That's what it looks like. This is what one of the little packs look like. And then when you open that pack, actually let me backtrack, because it also comes with a little tampon inserter for you to insert these. So this is a tampon inserter. So it looks just like a tampon. However, there's absolutely nothing in here. This comes in your package. Okay, it will also come in here. So when you take your pearl out of the package, this is what the pearl looks like. And don't worry, I will not be using this. It looks like this. It has a string, just like a tampon string would have, and then it has this little pearl at the end. And if I can show you how small it is, it's not uncomfortable at all. Okay, so here's a makeup brush, and that's the pearl. That's how small it is. Now you have to read the instructions, and you have to know how many pearls you want to insert for yourself. For myself, I do 2. So there are herbs inside of the pouch, and the pearls are meant to cleanse you out. Alright, so just like a tampon. Actually, I shouldn't say just like a tampon, because a lot of us don't use tampons. So a lot of us don't know how to wear tampons. So this is how I do mine. You can choose to do yours any way you want. I lie on my back. First of all, I make sure that my area is lubricated, and I just use a little bit of coconut oil and rub around the area so that this doesn't irritate me. Make sure that I'm on my back, right? Put this down in here, and it goes in just like that. You pop this back on, and make sure your hands are clean. Put this on, and then you push it as far as you can, as far as it will go. If you have very long fingers, I think it says on the website that you can use your fingers, but I don't want my fingernails up there, so I use this. You push it as far as it can go, and then this is what, so I'm pushing it there. So then it pops up into your vagina, and then the applicator is gone. Now you leave this in for 24 to 48 hours, and after you take this out, you're going to be shocked, because the herbs that are in this thing is going to grab everything that's in there that shouldn't be and come out with it. It's pretty gross, but you're going to love it. You're going to be so squeaky clean. Now you shouldn't have sex for 2 days after taking this out, because things can still be coming out. Now I do suggest that you wear a panty liner, because honestly, things come out. It's like the rebirth. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I hope this helped some of my girls that needed some help. If there's anything that I missed, if there's anything that I said wrong, please help me, because I'm helping you. Okay, until next time, I love you and stay blessed.